everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. We're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. And what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Set, ready. Right, now they move. Mike 51. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
First down throw for Brissett. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hold their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers.
Here we go. Here we
You
go.
mentioned that to me pre-game.
Here we go.
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets in there, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
It's complete. Stills. And he's got this down to the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
That's another Buccaneers.
Probably going to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? Man, nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. It looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Janovich, the fullback. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
And the play of this offensive line is going to tell a big story. And right now, if you're a fan of this team, you're loving the story that they are telling. They've already created some holes in the running game on this opening drive, and they're going to need to keep it up. These guys have a big chance at victory.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Philip Lindsey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how how it culminated. Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Panthers now under head coach Ron Rivera. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
To me, the best part of Teddy Bridgewater's game is his decision-making. Very smart, loves to watch the game, loves to analyze it, and he does it so well, he takes care of the football and keeps his team in good spots.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there, and it's third down. And we get a peek at the offense and a peek at Alshon Jeffrey.
An absolute matchup nightmare for any defensive back. Size.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Phillip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors and some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Let's go!
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? Conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. What he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the screen.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he finds Stills, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter with the score
6-0 our score after 1.
What is that? Mike 51. Mike 51. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
On first down, Lindsay. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 10-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Yup.
Motion.
Rock. Check nickel. Let it go.
Now Scott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
We got this.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
The tackle made at the
We're giving enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Safe. 25. Check.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
at the 1-yard line.
Go. Slam.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Philip Lindsey, his second touchdown of the game, his third of the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there and have and think, all right, 2 get ready. I get some more, and it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
Come on, baby.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. You got to look at it, get a sense, and see if they light things up a little bit.
Don't be mad. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good start. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Completes it to Davis. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Let's go
That's
next.
good.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Bridgewater. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Panthers first
You're not
down.
ready. You're not
First
ready.
and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll make this a second and long.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Such an impressive first half to get that lead. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw, Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom all day.
Teddy Bridgewater sacked.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Philip Lindsey and the rest of the offense heading back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
These guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well well towards 100 here. Going again on second. Underneath, he's got Brate. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
32-yard line.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. From the gun, here's Brissett. Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Good for the Buccaneers.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
4 down, 4 down. Let it go.
Brissett again. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
'51's the mic, boys. 51. Get in the weight room.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And that is incomplete.
Brissett's pass, incomplete. Intended for
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. There, this punt will go out of bounds, and they're going to be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds in the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, can you help dig this hole? See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
At the 24-yard line.
He's checking.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line.
Here comes the boom.
So we've reached the intermission. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
13. Panthers, nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
I know you feel that.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They'll go again to Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, this man's making me look fat. And we said,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprian, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like he got much behind the customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You see me? You see me? They can't
So they come
stop
out of
me
the
out
locker
here.
room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they have a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Bridgewater to throw it. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Bridgewater. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Let's go, boys.
Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Hey! I got him. Back's mine. I got him. Charlie. Check safety. Shut up.
On 2nd down, it's Scott, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I'm coming.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And here's what he's doing, forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to stop behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Go. Motion, motion, motion.
On 2nd down now.
Right there.
It's Lindsey.
Try to do better.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Let's get that ball.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Get that ball. Zip it. Watch the slant.
Motion, motion.
Alert, alert. Peek edge, peek edge, peek edge. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
On the carry, this is Scott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Brady, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. On 1st down, Lindsey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Brandon, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's it,
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Rabbit, rabbit. Real small.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Lutz puts this one through. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you bring back in it, you're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
First down.
Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb. 2 touchdowns, also 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Darius Smith. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now left side on the swing pass. And another tackle broken. How about a 39-yard carry? They'll take it.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. You talk about defenses having pride in the shutout. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Darius Smith had now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Bridgewater looking middle, and that's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's a gain of 9.
The Panthers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Bridgewater. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go. It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Panthers.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Bridgewater. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock out and bring up some.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Darius Smith. And then again on the season now is 9 sacks for him. And he's going to go down again. Jalen Ferguson in there to get him. And that is sack number 6 for him on the year.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. They'll have a first down past the 40. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Strong right. Strong right.
Here's Lindsey. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Go.
Motion backfield. Motion backfield.
Orbit.
Under 10. 10.
Switch. Watch twist.
Here's Scott. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Mike 51.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
51.
One on first down. It's Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Man, I
Gotta figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
Why? Get one ready.
Another run by Lindsey.
I got him.
9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle at the middle all they had to do was take the knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So for the Bucs, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Carolina, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.